So, question: what is this cool concept of manifestation? What the law of attraction? How do we do it? And I'm going to go into that right now. Aligning your vibration within one stream. So instead of your energy being scattered over here, over there, saying, hey, I want this thing, but then I also don't, and there's like a bit of fear mixed in there, just all these different emotions mixed in, makes what you're thinking muddy. So when manifesting, what we do is we want to align all the energy into one. So we want to make ourselves feel good. So we don't want to have fear over here on one hand, and then that, and then on the other hand we have good feeling and just all the other emotions, because what we want is not going to be able to come to fruition as quickly as it could otherwise, or may stop us completely and create a roadblock. So the purpose is to learn how to align your energy properly. So what you want to do is first focus on something that feels good to you. So it could be, one positive thing out of like the 18 billion negative things going on in your life. So focus on that positive thing until you feel good. So sometimes that can be hard to do when we're already in a really negative mindset. So if we're already in a really negative mindset, there's so much momentum built up from that negative mindset. So what we want to really do is just kind of go with the flow, relax, and then try to redirect our thoughts to something more positive. Or also something you could do is sink into that negative and see what it's trying to tell you. So you do have two options there. You just don't want to stay in that negative place. So let's say you choose the route to think about something positive. Well, then what you're going to do is just stop your thoughts. Like, let's say you already know that this is a fear, you know where it originates, you've kind of already done the work. And because of that, you're able to deal with this emotion a little bit better. It doesn't feel real. You get what I mean? Like, you know that this is a creation from your past. So what you want to do then is see if you can, like I said, think about that positive thing, that one positive thing, to try to get yourself back into the flow. But you don't want to do too much effort. You just want to redirect. And because the moment you put effort, you stop the flow. So you want to really just follow what feels good. So if you feel like redirecting the thought takes effort, then instead I would recommend doing something else that feels good to you. So it could be painting. It could be maybe you need a nap. Napping stops your momentum for the most part. You may wake up with a less strong negative emotion, or depending on if it's unresolved trauma, trying to come up, it still may be there when you wake up. So like, let's say that it's minimal and it goes away after you go to sleep. So that's a way to restart your momentum. So then what you want to do is focus on something positive. And so really part of manifesting is taking out that constant negativity in your life, because when you do that, that's putting you in a state of fear, which doesn't make you receptive to the opportunities that you desire. Because if you're in a state of fear, you're not really connecting with the possibilities, the trust of the universe. You are resonating with the frequencies of fear, and then you're going to attract more fear-like thoughts, more fear-based thoughts. And nobody wants that feeling. That doesn't feel good. It's like when you watch the news and it keeps snowballing and snowballing. You get more scared and more nervous, and then you read something else and you're like, oh my God, this world is falling apart. And it's like, you could stay educated, but just be mindful that that can potentially bring you down back to that fear-based level. So the best thing to do is to find that place of joy, find that place of feeling good, and you're going to come in and out of it. But the effort is to become streamlined. The effort is to get yourself in that streamlined snake form, like you are just attracting that positive thing that you want. And it feels good. And it's not like you're trying. You're just doing you. And sometimes it may be confusing. So sometimes you may say like, oh man, like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what the right decision to do is, like you're in this bind and you're just stuck between these two decisions. Well, what I would do is, number one, get quiet, put yourself in a state of joy. A lot of times you can't do that when you're in a stressful situation. And if you don't feel like you have sense of direction, just go with something. Go with something. Don't keep yourself stuck there and like going back and forth. And let's say you choose a decision that you don't like. At that point, you've now got knowledge, and you can use that next time to, again, create that streamlined so that you can start to attract the things that you want. And in attracting the things that you want to, what you want to do is you want to think of it as if it's available to you. So as long as you're saying, I want, you don't have it. If you're saying, I want something, that means you don't have it. You want it. So the best thing to do is say that, oh, when my money comes. When my money comes. You're not saying a time, you're not saying when, but when it comes. And you want to talk like that to other people. So, you know, you can even say, oh, I'm a coach. Oh, I'm an artist. And maybe you've only painted one picture. Say, I'm an artist. What do you do? I'm an artist. And it's not that you're lying, you're manifesting. So, I mean, if someone says, like, how much art have you done? You could say one painting. And who are they to judge? You are an artist. It doesn't even matter. You are an artist of your life. A coach. You coach your friends. So, in reality, the more you do that, the more you build this basis of who you are and what you want to create. And then you start attracting opportunities. And it's not like it's this woo-woo thing. It's when you really look at it, it's very logical, because you say you focus on something. So the more you focus on something, the more you start to notice it. So that's why you start manifesting things. So you say, I'm a coach, 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 right? You're saying that to everybody, you're writing that, you're putting it on your Facebook job. I'm a coach. And then once you do that, then what you'll start to see is opportunities. So maybe you can add a coaching ad, and then you press on that and you watch that video. You have more coaching knowledge. Maybe what happens is you see someone in a Facebook group posting that they're doing a coaching, and you're like, well, I could join that and then learn how to coach and then coach. Or you could, end up seeing like a billboard. I mean, I don't know who has coaching billboards, but you could be the one. You could be the one who has that coaching billboard. So maybe you see a coaching billboard and you're like, oh my God, this is what I'm going to do when I'm a coach. So what happens is over time, you're just building because you're saying it. When you say something, you're repeating it like an affirmation. So if you have someone who says something means to you a lot, you might start to question that thing about yourself, especially when you're a child and if you don't have that confidence built up yet. Like you don't have a rock solid foundation of who you are and how amazing you are. So that's the law of attraction. So I'm not going to get into the origin of law of attraction. I'm going to make a whole video on the origin and how that works. But basically, so just to review, streamline your energy. So pull it from all these different places, because anytime you streamline your energy, you're going to get more productivity. Multitasking isn't bad. Like, I am the queen of multitasking. Without a doubt. I am amazing at it, and it brings excellent skills. It makes you able to produce a lot at once, but you may not produce as much as you want in the same area, if you see what I mean. So like if you're dealing with a family member at the same time while you're typing something up, you're putting it in two different areas of your life. So that means they're going to build multiple areas of your life are going to build. So you're going to have like 20 different categories of things you know how to do, but you're not going to do them well yet. So it's just going to take time. So like that's okay to do. Just follow your joy. So like just follow it in all these categories, and they're just going to keep building and building and building. Give it 2 years and you're like this high for like all these things that you love. So exciting. But if you can, like as an example, with a thought or like a topic, like I want to coach, I want to be a yoga teacher, I want to read all of the Upanishads, I'm an expert on the Upanishads, I'm an expert. If you say you're an expert and you just keep saying it, and you write it down, maybe you do like a thank you letter or a vision board or whatever it may be, and you say like, this is me, soon enough it will be you, because you're focusing on it. Whatever you focus on, you give more power. So, and it's not like a matter of right and wrong, it's like you can, so that's why somebody such as like You can look at the really dark spectrum, so like Hitler, or like some of the presidents that people hated. So like what they've done is they've focused their energy very well, and that's on the negative spectrum, so doing harm with that focusing and that manifesting. Or you can be on the other end of the spectrum, so somebody who's done and made great change in the world, like Jane Goodall. Or we can look at some of the positive presidents that people love. Okay, so focusing your thoughts. And I recommend highly Abraham Hicks. So this is where I've learned a lot of this. I've looked at a lot of different videos, and for me, I like to give thanks to some of the teachers that I've had. So that was one of the teachers that I've had. So if you really want like some nitty gritty, like you can watch her conversating, and you just like you need more of it. I'm gonna make videos too, because I think that there's a uniqueness, and that was actually a reason I didn't used to make videos, because I said, well, they can just go like, I'm learning it from someone else, so why don't they just learn it from that person? But what you do is you become a channel, and some people understand other people better the way they put concepts based on their worldview. So for me, I am manifesting making videos for you, and manifesting the joy that comes with that. But like I said, yeah, basically, you can check her out. She's an awesome, super awesome teacher. She is channeling Esther. So yeah, basically you can learn more there, but like I said, just keep an eye out. I'm going to make more videos on manifestation. Let me know what is unclear, what you would like to know more about. Please engage, especially since I'm creating this new channel from scratch. Like, any engagement makes a huge difference. So I appreciate you. I hope you have a great day, and just know that anything is possible. You can create anything you desire. Anything. You want to fly? By all means, you're going to get an ad to Zipline. And maybe that's how you fly. You can do it. You can do whatever you dream. And maybe at some point I'll make a video too about a list of things I've manifested. All right. Well, I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of the day. It was a pleasure talking to you. And thanks. You're beautiful, you're wonderful, you're kind, you're sweet, and those are your affirmations for the day. Bye.